Welcome everybody to the Sunset Flip Wrestling Podcast. Your home for all wrestling, everything wrestling. Well, man, what's going on, big dog? What a Sunday! What a Sunday!
What a
Wait,
Sunday.
how you say hello in Italian?
I don't know.
I don't know. We just had WWE in Italy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like class Italy just wrapped up,
Yeah.
and how'd you like it? How'd you think of it? Oh,
I, I
ciao,
I thought all right. So I thought it was
ciao
solid.
in Italian.
I,
So
I thought it
ciao
was.
is solo.
I thought it was solid. I thought the event itself was solid. Um, there wasn't like any matches that like really wowed you, but then there wasn't any matches that really sucked. I know a lot of people might have their criticism on that Rhodes and Gunther, and we'll further explain. But I think throughout what was it, 5 matches, it was a solid show. That's the best way to put it. It was like it was one of those like it was a good show. It didn't do great, but it didn't do terrible. It was just like middle of the pack kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah. How'd you feel?
So I enjoy. I'll get right into it. Um, I didn't mind the Cody win, although I think this. Oh, by the way, did you watch The Boys? Have you watched that show, The Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't watched it yet, but the more people talk about Homelander and how wild he gets and how he just hijacks everything and makes it about him. Cody Rhodes is starting to become that bit by bit because it feels like every time he loses something, he wins it back, and now it's blah 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 blah. Now I gotta be the face of the company. I gotta be like, I think the crowd's really starting to turn on Cody Rhodes for one. I think this whole Gunther shtick with him being a legend killer is gonna be just on hold for now, I guess. The Lesnar fight, I actually enjoyed it. And it's not because of how it panned out, it's because of the build that's going to lead. I think I call SummerSlam. I think they're going to have their final match at SummerSlam where I think Sami actually retires Lesnar.
Yeah.
But you could just see the writing on the wall and how it's just like Lesnar slowly losing it match to match. And this was like probably the best storytelling of the entire show. In my opinion.
Yeah. You're right.
I did not mind
Rhodes and Gunther, like they have history, right? But that was a quick build. Same thing with like, obviously with let's start like with Reigns and Jacob Fatu, I think it was really repetitive, right? Week in and week out, right? And then when it comes to Sol Ruka and Becky Lynch, they have something brewing. But I think going to what you said,
Ruka winning was dope. That was a great thing to see.
The best told story out of the 5 matches was clearly Lesnar versus Obafemi.
Yeah, it's just like there was so much more, and you finally got to see for one, 20 years, you had to see an actual development of character from match to match going forward. It's dope to see that, and you get to see instead of Lesnar being this almighty world beater. To where it's like, now he's in a solid storyline that has value that's going to end up, obviously Oba going over and Lesnar retiring. Don't know when. Now it looks like SummerSlam is going to be a legitimate thing,
right?
But the Rhea Jade fight was okay. I did not mind that at all. I think Rhea with the belt for now is the right move. And I think Jade's slowly learning big matches and dealing with losses. And building herself up, I think is perfect. I think it was a genuinely solid pay-per-view, a PLE from top to bottom.
Yeah,
not really. No, it's not one bad match, but it's not one match was like over the top, like this was a 5-star banger.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think consistency is everything. I think it's the first time in a while you had a consistent card up and down.
Yeah. So all right. Yeah. Let's kick things off right with the opening match, which was Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the undisputed WWE Championship match. Championship title. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Mitch?
Hey, what's up, boss?
Well, first, before we recap all the matches, how did you think? Like, what did you think about the PLE?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, got you.
Another thing, by the way, ESPN is laying a fucking egg, and WWE gave them a bag of fucking of poison goods because everybody hates this shit now, having to find a stream or pay the 30, $40. And it's like, it was great with Peacock. Everything was good to go on Peacock.
I'd rather do anything than give ESPN my money, but that $30 is ridiculous. But I'm used to the network, man.
For 5 matches? Come on now.
Yeah, $10, and they're not even good. Well, they in the past. I don't know about this PLE.
No, we were just talking about this was actually a solid PLE, top to bottom. Nothing great, nothing terrible, just a solid like across the board. You couldn't go wrong with any match that you prefer that you had preference to.
No surprises, right?
No.
No. Yep. I thought, if there was a surprise, it would probably be like anybody who would probably interfere in that last match between Roman and Jacob, but it was just Roman and Jacob, no outside interference. I mean,
brawling.
That to me was like pretty surprising. But
was it just a brawl basically? That's what
yeah. Well, a regular brawl,
then half hour.
Oh yeah,
roughly, yeah. So first and foremost, shout out to ESPN because you were doing you got robbed by WWE.
Shout out to ESPN. They are robbing us, the fans, by trying to charge $30 a month.
Over and they fuck other people. They fuck us. It's disgusting.
A lot of people who are in WWE right now, like producers and stuff, are from ESPN, so that's why that happened.
It's crazy. It's nasty. It's nasty business. But the good thing was you got the hour free, so I have to try and figure something out after the fact. I got to watch Cody versus Gunther.
Make you pay.
Yeah. So it was an hour free. It was one of those things where, which is even worse. You got to pay $30 for 2 hours.
Is a cash grab,
an hour and a half, really, because it kind of goes only 2.5 hours.
But yeah, let's start with the first match, right? Cody Rhodes versus Gunther, in which to me they were having a great match, a phenomenal match. Gunther was obviously trying to put Cody throughout the whole match in a sleeper, and every time he would try to attempt that, Cody had some sort of reversal or counter to it, right? And it's one of those things where B was mentioning, like, all right, it's starting to look like the fans are indeed turning on Cody. And to be honest, we've seen that. I mean, in this match, everybody was pro Gunther. Oh, we want Gunther. And
Italy's such a pro wrestling.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So a pro wrestling spot. So it's like, if you're over, no matter what, you're going to get so much praise. The fact that they went crazy for Cody because of his walkout and everything, and as soon as the match started, it's over. We're going right to Gunther.
Dude,
Gunther all the way through.
On SmackDown, they were going nuts for him, and I was like, "Oh, well, maybe it's gone." No,
and it's one of those things where the European crowds tend to favor the European wrestlers, right? So of course they were like pro Gunther, but if you really look at WrestleMania 2, when it was Cody versus Randy, everybody was pro Randy, and every move set that Cody would pull off, they would boo him, and every time Cody was taking advantage, again, they would boo Cody. So I don't know, maybe this is
this is the first
something to monitor.
What are we doing here?
No, right. This has been a slow build of slow turning on Cody by the fans, and we've all been calling for. I agree, Homelander Cody, heel Cody. That's been needed a while. Look at that, should have happened before Mania or at Mania.
I was told you watched The Boiler. I haven't watched it, but I see the aura of Homelander, and I'm like, yeah,
I agree with you.
This is looking more and more like Cody Rhodes by the minute. By the week.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I see it too. He just needs to go jet black with the hair again, and then
be a scumbag. You'll be so over no matter what.
But Cody Rhodes did obviously earn the victory, but of course there was a controversial finish because when he went for the pin, Gunther's foot was clearly below the rope,
and the ref still counted it.
Yep, and the ref still counted.
Ooh, okay, so they're giving Gunther an out. Interesting.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm like I know a lot of people didn't like this finish,
I get it.
and at first I didn't like it, but I get it.
They're trying to keep Gunther strong.
Exactly. So yeah, again, it was a solid match, solid opener. But just a lot of people, it felt like
Give it a 3 out of 5. Can't go wrong.
It was solid. I would say like 3.5, 4.
See, it's for $30. It better be more than a freaking 3 out of 5. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I give it 3 out of 5. It was a good wholesome match. There's nothing to it. There's no outliers. It's just the writing's on the wall. It's just when do they go ahead and just like make the move and just commit to it.
Yeah, it just seems like the past couple of Cody matches, like he's been like I wouldn't say like a shortcut, but it's like I don't know. His wins have been very questionable.
Right. So the thing with Cody, why he won't turn, him and the backstage like office heads, Bruce Pritchard, etc. They see merchandise money or sales. That's all they kind of focus on, and they don't want to lose the merchandise sales.
Right.
If he goes heel, they're gonna see a whole bunch of money coming in. There's no way.
Yeah, but they don't see it that they're not creative like us. They're stuck in the past. So yeah, that's where we're at.
All right, second match of the card we had for the WWE Women's Championship. We had Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill.
Oh boy.
No, to be honest with you, Mitch, it was an impressive match.
Was it? Okay, is Jade getting better?
She is getting better.
Okay, good.
She is, and I quickly tweeted about it. I was like, Jade has shown tremendous improvement.
Okay.
And not only
because she's wrestling.
She needs to. It's been a while.
No, but you know what's crazy though? Her other good match that she's had in WWE, right? And I know it hasn't been a lot. It was with Rhea Ripley. Like her and Rhea have tremendous chemistry.
I feel like Rhea carried the Mania match. You can tell, like someone like Rhea Ripley, she can make you look better.
Yeah. I mean, there was one spot in the match where like Cargill like countered Rhea's Riptide into a DDT, and that looked very impressive. Like,
that doesn't shock me. I want to see what Jade does with other people.
Yeah. I mean, because it's like it's one thing to have chemistry with one person, but it's like you have to look solid with everyone.
Right, but Rhea can turn piss into lemonade. Rhea's that good.
Yeah, that was very well said.
This lemonade is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Lemons in the lemonade, piss in the lemonade.
Very, very well said. But just to recap the match, so Jade Cargill was in control in most of the match. And then once Rhea Ripley gained momentum, we saw the baddies come out, right? And at one point, Rhea hit the Riptide on Jade. Everybody thought it was going to be 3, but B-Fab kind of messed up, but she took Jade's leg, put it on the rope to stop the count, obviously. But shortly after, Charlotte Flair came to the aid of Rhea Ripley, took out the baddies, and that's where Rhea Ripley was able to defeat Jade Cargill. But again, very, very solid match. I again, going to what Mitch just said, Jade looked very, very good here.
Yeah, I had no complaints. I had no complaints at all about this one. It was solid, like so far, and especially you put those 2 matches on for free, and then when you go into the actual PLE, and then business picked up, like, and it's crazy. You had 2 good matches, right? You had 2 championship matches, and then you go, oh, that was for free, and then you start off with fucking, as you go to the next segment, fucking Brock and Oba off rip. I was like, okay, it's a great way to segue.
I mean, I would pay for that. I would pay for that match alone.
Yeah, and to be I know one of you, I think it was Mitch. I know Mitch just said it like, oh, like did she look good the way she did in WrestleMania? Let me tell you that this was either at least good enough or even better regarding Jade's performance.
I believe you. I'll have to watch the match, but it doesn't surprise me with Rhea as her opponent. I want to see her against other people.
Yeah. And then obviously, now we don't know where we're going to go forward in regards to who's going to challenge Rhea Ripley next. But what we do know is I think they just planted the seeds for Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill.
Probably.
As long as Jade is wrestling consistently, you're gonna see development. If she has the belt and wrestles 3 times a year, then it's not gonna work.
If WWE will listen to the crowd for once in their damn life, Chelsea Green is over. She was over on SmackDown.
Oh,
and you hear that?
100%.
I've been saying it for years, dude.
Yeah, no, and you're not the only one. I've been saying for a long time that
she's got it.
WWE see her as a mid card, mid carder, and I don't
delusional.
see it. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. I see her either claiming the WWE Women's Championship one day, but she is in that main event scenario. But
she even did a dive. Like, what more can you ask of a woman? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Wait for Rumble season.
And I gotta say,
you're gonna have to put her in.
And I gotta give credit where credit's due. Naya's looking a lot better.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like her size, she's getting that. She's cutting weight.
Yeah.
She looks hot.
Ooh. Okay. Hair Ruler from Twitter said basically tuning into this episode for the tag team division breakdown. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one, but we'll talk about the tag team division in just a bit.
What tag team division? What?
Exactly. What tag team division, right? What's left, right? Okay. Moving forward. All right. We had Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi, in which
that should be the main event.
All right. This should have been the main event, or should have been the opener, to be honest with you. If WWE really wanted all those people to buy their little
this was the best.
So why would you buy it after the best match is free?
Yeah, I mean, true.
Well, you wouldn't know now, would you?
Right.
Yeah, I do. Well, seasoned people like us know.
Let me tell you, as soon as the bell rung, Brock Lesnar was unleashed. All right, he hit Obafemi with 4 straight consecutive F5s in which Obafemi kicks out.
Gets another one in. Kicks out.
Gets another one in, kicks out, then hit a 6th one, I think, on the announce table, kicks out, and then obviously the 7th one, he finally put him down. But
he beat him?
Yes, he beat him. Now,
oh wow.
No. So I'm not mad because it sets up the finale. It's 1-1, and the finale will happen in SummerSlam. Because right after the match, Brock Lesnar looked at Obafemi and said 1 + 1. He said 1 + 1. I mean, whatever. But we know what he meant. He said 1-1, and obviously we're gonna wait for the deciding one. But overall, I mean, yes, it was a quick match, but it was a fast pace. Like it was just like Mania.
Was it a squash?
No,
it wasn't a squash.
No, I mean, even though Brock Lesnar dominated the match, Obafemi still got his work in, but
2 chokeslam. Oh no,
just the fact that it took 7 F5s to put down Obafemi
keeps him strong.
Yeah, he looked strong in defeat. So I don't think this loss really, really hurt him.
I get that. I didn't like even Brock getting squashed at Mania. I wanted that to be more competitive. But
yeah.
So
I get it.
This is great storytelling.
So I wonder.
I wonder
if they do a 3rd one at SummerSlam, if there's going to be like some sort of stipulation, like either Brock retires. There's been rumors about that.
Let me get on that topic. They still haven't explained why he's back. They say, "Oh yeah, he's retired, but he's wrestling." What? Huh? What?
Yeah, he's just seeking vengeance. This goes back.
And they don't explain it at all. Like their storytelling is getting corrupted, man.
But yeah, no, honestly, like, again, a lot of people, and because I was monitoring all the expressions were like, oh, this wasn't the most greatest outcome, right? And how are you going to have Obafemi lose? Like, it doesn't. I personally believe it doesn't hurt Oba because the feud is not finished.
I see the vision. I see the 3rd match, the tiebreaker match at SummerSlam. I see what they're doing. But, I can see why people would be mad though.
Brock is done. 3 F5s, you're done. Like it's over. He threw 4 got a kick out, and you could tell like Brock had to go. Brock had to go into genuine wrestling. He had to go into his MMA bag to get the win, and that's like you. It's a good storytelling to show. It sounds subtle before. You're seeing the whole.
It makes sense, though.
You're seeing the cracks in the armor on Brock. Like he's slowly losing it bit by bit, and you're losing to a guy who I won't say is your equal, but somebody who's equally as strong as you and way younger than you, and is giving you a hard time. And if it's anybody else, that match is done in a minute.
This makes a lot more sense to me now in past tense, because when I saw Mania, I was like, wow, I respect Brock now. He actually did the job to Obafemi. Now the other foot is coming down. Now I get it.
Yeah. But
he
let me
said,
tell you this. You've got to give a lot of credit to Brock Lesnar, because after the 6 F5, which was on the announce table, right? The fact that Brock Lesnar was still down, still kind of like recovering, Obafemi got up first, and they like changed the camera angle to Brock's face, and he looked like shocked, like he's seen a ghost, right? It just shows like, you know, how invested he is into this feud and how like, you know, willing he is to push Obafemi.
Right, don't let it get twisted. I think Brock has done an amazing job putting Obafemi over when he told him to put his foot on his chest in the beginning before Mania, and then at Mania itself. I was shocked at that. I actually grew a lot more respect for Brock.
Yeah.
So,
seeing Brock give back, and you're seeing
it is good to see that
in a major way. You're seeing a give back. Like he's done it before, but it's nothing to this capacity. Like this. So it's like to actually see this unfold and see somebody you're going to pass the torch to. You could just tell like this is getting to a certain point.
That's because I believe he sees himself younger him in Obafemi.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the Brock slays the Ruler 1-1, and we'll just wait for match 3. Next on is Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka, in which we saw Sol Ruka become the new women's IC champion. Yeah, this match.
I thought she got injured.
There were reports about, you know, injury, but look, it looks like she pulled through, right?
Wrestling community for you.
Yeah, another match, you know, another very, very solid match. Again, the women killed it. Sol Ruka throughout this match, based on like her gear and her moveset, she really, really reminded me of Lita.
Sol Ruka's a star.
You think so?
Yeah.
So, and they were jobbing her out every week. I was like, dude, you got a star here. You're doing another LA night, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
LA who? Oh, that's right. He was there too. He was eating pizza in the stands.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Don't get me started on that.
He was there for the very game. So Cody Rhodes, if he's going through, he's sitting there with a fan.
They've effectively I think WWE. Well, okay, so the last week's crowd was really trash at Raw, so I can't judge that. But he got not as big of an ovation as he usually gets. So I hope that's just that crowd. But if not, then WWE is doing what they've been wanting to do for years, and that's naturally squash the flame that is LA Knight. Yeah. He was been squashed over and over and over again, and he was still over. That just, I think that you know, speaks volumes.
Yeah. Once again, Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka with the referee Jessica Carr. I immediately tweeted, I was like, if Jessica Carr is part of this match, we're going to be in store for an interesting finish, because it seems like Becky Lynch has this little mini feud on the side with Jessica Carr and has used her, for Becky's advantage, in which at one point in the match, Becky did, like, she tried to pull, Jessica Carr in the way, and ended up pushing her, which caused, Sol Ruka to lose her balance on the top rope. But nevertheless, Sol Ruka, again, delivered the Soul Slancher on Becky Lynch, and got the upset. I mean, yes, this is a upset, because Becky Lynch is the, top 3, she's right, Becky in the women's division. Yeah, she's Becky Lynch, pretty much, right?
The man.
But now it's one of those things where, now it's Sol Ruka to prove everybody wrong. And these whole thing about people calling Becky Lynch Becky Hogan, no, she just
That's
put
not true.
another star.
That she puts people over all the time. I don't know where
Exactly.
that comes from.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I really, really don't.
There's
I've
only
seen her put
one
over so many young
Hogan
talent.
variant in the industry today, and she's in AEW dropping belts like flies.
Yeah.
I think she's still dropping belts like flies.
Sasha?
Oh, the kid 6 months ago.
Or I still call it Sasha.
Yeah. So I think this was a strong match for the both of them. And obviously watch out for Becky Lynch, who's going to complain, right, about the ref again. I really, really do believe, I told B, the ref is either going to face Becky Lynch or she's going to be a crucial part of this storyline.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't know if it's going to go to a match.
She's going to have a debut match against.
Well, she was a former wrestler.
Yeah, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, but I do see her being used in the storyline like that.
Yeah, no. I don't think, for example, I don't think her debut match would be against Becky Lynch. But do I see a match between them down the line? I think so, because of the many times she's been involved with Becky's matches. So I think they're cooking something up. Listen, I may be wrong, but it's like week after week after week. Every time Becky Lynch and this ref.
This is more and more engagement.
Yeah.
Right. I see where you're going. But like, if they do that, it's going to be like a year out, and it's going to, like, that feud's going to get kind of like diluted by then, because they need to have her in the ring in NXT or getting experience.
You're gonna have a crazy
they need to have her getting experience right now. Maybe she is behind the scenes, but there's no experience like being in the ring on live TV.
Facts. All right, and then for the main event, again, it was a tribal combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. We saw Roman Reigns retain the championship over Jacob Fatu. Another solid match.
Typical Roman Reigns match, half hour, slow burn, a lot of moving parts,
hard hitting. Yep.
Basically, what it was, to my surprise, was the fact that there was no interference on both parties. Right. I think a lot of people thought, all right, well, we know that the Usos will interfere on Roman's behalf, right? But who would interfere on Jacob's behalf?
I thought, with the storyline they're doing, I thought it was going to be LA Knight, to be honest with you. But they're not.
No, that
would have fit. That would have fit. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would have fit. Yeah,
if you want to build LA Knight,
yeah.
He was building pizzas in the back, selling in the stands. I was so
whose fault is that?
I'm like,
whose fault is that?
Why you put him on TV hanging out with fans? Like, when are you going to use him?
They're doing it on purpose. They're trying to mess with him, man. They've been doing that since the Unreal. They put that out behind his back.
Yeah.
They've been like, oh, you think you're tough shit? Oh, we'll show you, kind of thing.
Yeah,
well, that's how you lose. That's how you lose wrestlers.
So, again, after the match, we saw Roman obviously stare down, Jacob Fatu, telling him, get in line, right? And even after that, as Roman and the Usos were exiting, we saw Solo, Talatonga, and Tamatonga appear in the crowd.
I told you they're all going to come together. I told you.
So that was very, very interesting. And then also, we saw Fatu kind of like look at them and look at, both parties, like, all right, like, kind of like staring them down. And then Jey Uso basically told, screaming at Jacob, hey, get in line, come with us, and blah, blah, blah. And, I never thought that they would all come together, but it's very possible.
They will.
It's very, very possible.
I've seen the writing on the wall.
And Roman,
writing actually legit though? Like,
Roman is slowly going back to that OG Roman, where there was a part in the match, where like every time Roman was defeated, right, and he would kick out, but when he would kick out, he would low blow somebody,
right?
So he did that to Fatu, and I was just like,
good.
I was like, they're slowly bringing this back.
Good. I've been saying they should. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, this again, it was a solid match. I think for me, I expected more, but listen, they delivered, and obviously we knew that Jacob Fatu, it wasn't his night, and so now
feel like you're expecting more. Sounds like a regular WWE PLE nowadays.
Yeah. But overall,
nothing bad, nothing great. It was just like straight down the middle.
That's the problem. It's meh. It's average.
And and you're right. And we're going to talk about this in just a few minutes. You would think that whatever happened Saturday in AAA would motivate WWE
go ahead.
Because AAA last night went crazy.
Dude, I haven't kept my finger on the pulse of like the last 6 months or so. Freaking Ludwig Kaiser is over. He's Hogan in Mexico.
Who?
The
original, the new and only one, El Grande Americano.
And then
there's no Ludwig Kaiser. He's somewhere home.
El Grande Americano. You know what I mean.
That's Strand's ex-boyfriend.
But listen,
I have something else to say on that. Go ahead.
Let me tell you this. So, and we're going to talk more about this in a few. But with Kaiser, great. I think he's found his role, his spot, and it's working for him. I just hope that this result further elevates Chad Gable.
Yeah, and I hope he gets a push on main WWE TV. But real quick, going back to El Grande Americano, he with his recent arrest and him defending his wife over that guy saying, "I'm going to call ICE on you." He is a hero in Mexico now.
Yeah,
he's a god.
He is a god. Dude, claps to Ludwig Kaiser, man. He's doing great.
Honestly, I was telling B yesterday because I was watching the event on YouTube, right? Just when his entrance came out, right? I was just like, damn, this feels like a big time like boxing event or like a big time fight.
It felt like boxing.
It felt like Hogan in the 80s in America.
Yeah.
Also, I know before we move forward, Bleachport came out with the grades and reviews. Gunther and Cody was a B. Jade and Ripley was a B plus. Olba and Brock was a B. Sol Ruka and Becky Lynch was a B plus. And Roman versus Jacob was a B plus.
So it was a solid show. I mean, we said it was a solid average show. Like none of the matches were like, oh my god, wow. But then none of the matches were like, oh yo, this really stinks. We said it was an average solid show.
Was there any
B plus?
Did Danhausen come out and reveal his Baron Corbin Frankenstein?
Nope. I think they're probably gonna save that to like SummerSlam.
And Roman Reigns was labeled your MVP of the show.
No.
I would say, just from hearing you guys explain it, I would think Brock maybe.
I would say Sol Ruka because I expect it to retain.
I'd have to see the match, but I know what she can do definitely.
I don't know, but we'll get there. All right, so real quick. So all right, best match of the night. Well, obviously, Mitch, you're gonna catch up and watch the show in a bit. But B, what was your match of the night?
Sol Ruka and Becky.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the match I said was very impressive. Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill.
The women, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we have to say, what was the worst match of the night?
Cody Gunther.
Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it too. I mean, I'm trying to. Yeah, Cody. Yeah, it just had a.
It's hard to pick because they were all good matches. Everything was legit like this.
No. My thing is, Cody Gunther was on its path to deliver a classic match. It was great. But then again, that finish kind of like threw it off. It was an understandable finish, but I was just like, oh, I don't know. Right. It was just like a weird spot. But
took the wind out of your sails.
Yeah. MVP of the night.
Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to lean towards Brock.
It's just Mitch, when you watch it, you'll get it. You'll just see how
just from hearing you guys explain it.
But yeah,
watching this, like,
for
me,
me,
you just tell us a different feel for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, for me, it was either.
I believe it.
For me, it was either Brock or Jade, and I say Jade because of how impressive she looked. Like she did. But Brock
Rhea in the match with her.
No. It's not only even with Rhea. It's like her moveset. Like like she brought out a different, moves out there. But no, it's Brock. I mean, just everything. Just when beating down Obafemi, 7 F5s, and obviously the facial reaction and everything. Like, yeah, it's definitely.
So here's why Bleacher Report goes.
Actually, no. Can I change mine?
So change it.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, brother.
All right, bet the MVP of the night, and it's not
the crowd.
The crowd.
I knew you were gonna say it. I called that shit.
It was the crowd.
I saw the crowd on SmackDown. I was like, ooh, we got.
Yeah,
it's just a wild. It's such a volatile fan base. So it's like, yo, there's no way, right?
It reminded me of the mid 2010s WWE crowd when everyone was throwing beach balls and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So the crowd was on fire, and that's why I enjoyed PLEs when they're overseas and whatnot. Like they're really the best.
Yeah, no, they have great crowds, man. I'm all for it.
Roman Reigns
because they don't get WWE a lot,
Yeah.
They go. The Tribal Chief put his working boots on for the third PLE in a row, delivering arguably the night's best match, whether it's in response to his critics or he is motivated to prove a point. Reigns has been on fire in 2026, delivering some of the finest work between the ropes in years. That Sunday's match was wildly unlike the WrestleMania 42 contest against CM Punk or his Backlash over 5-2. Only magnified how great the head of the table has been in big match situations this year.
Yeah.
So
Mania was great.
Any thoughts? Talk to Eric Beeston of Bleacher Report.
Yeah, a lot of the higher paid, more popular reporters, they're hit and miss.
All right. Well, all right, hold on. Let's do the oh my god moment, and then I have some breaking news.
Oh.
So the oh my god moment, I think, was Lesnar's 7 F5s to beat.
Yes.
Obafemi. It's clear as day. I mean, other than that, there wasn't really a shocking moment.
Or a standout, yeah.
Yeah. But okay. Real quick. So
breaking news.
Yeah. WWE has already revealed the men's and women's King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring bracket.
Is LA Knight in this? Yes or no?
Yep.
LA Knight is LA Knight. All right, so let me
what?
Okay, so on Thursday we can reveal who our predictions are, right? But first round you have Penta versus Obafemi.
Oh.
You have Solo versus Carmelo Hayes.
Well, I know he's gonna win the whole thing now.
Mysterio versus Braun Breaker. You have Trick Williams versus Damian Priest.
Trick.
You have Seth Rollins versus Javon Evans.
All right. Here's your flip. Javon Evans is winning that. I'm calling this early.
Yeah, he's definitely not, but all right.
Seth is winning.
So we have Tala Tonga versus Ricky Saints.
I want Tala or Toma?
Tala.
I'm going Ricky.
All right.
I hate Ricky Saints.
We have Jay Uso versus LA Knight.
Oh, it's over. LA Knight's getting slapped.
LA better get a win here. No, come on. Hell no, don't do me like this.
And then we have Royce Keys versus Finn Balor.
Royce Keys all day.
Oh, this is tough.
Royce Keys all day. No, it's Royce. It's clear.
I want to say Royce. I may take Finn.
No,
they're making him strong, Royce.
My thing is this a fatal 4-way or no? These are single individual matches, right?
Maybe singles. King of the Ring is just singles.
I think
that's. I hope so, or it won't be King of the Ring.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, because I was just like.
It wouldn't surprise me nowadays. No.
It's singles for now. Okay, the women's. Wow, we have Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch.
Ooh! I would say Liv, but I don't know. Becky
Wow.
just took her
I'm gonna take
loss.
Liv.
We have Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green.
Chelsea, please, Chelsea. Alexa will probably win, but
Imagine-
please, Chelsea,
imagine
please.
Alexa
Sol
win
Ruka versus what's her name? Valkyria.
Lara. All right, so
Yeah.
we're
Sol
going
Ruka.
Sol Ruka. She just won.
Oh, we have Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill.
Charlotte all day.
The,
we-
maybe that makes
By
sense.
the way,
why
you called
Charlotte
that. You literally
got
just said
involved
that just
too?
a second ago.
So we have Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky.
Io.
We have
Yeah,
Julia versus Lash Legend.
I say Lash.
Yep.
Lash is more over.
Tough.
We have Bailey versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Barely.
I
then
want to
we-
see Raquel go over.
And then we have JC Jane versus Kiana James.
JC Jane. But
Yeah.
Kiana's great.
So I wonder, like, because the brackets look a little weird. Like, it looks like a fatal four-way, but then at the same time, it's like,
That's how they've always kind of placed it. It's probably just
Yeah.
WWE placing them wrong on their website or whatever it is. Wherever you're getting it from.
oh, yeah, it is. So it's going to be fatal four-ways.
Oh my god! Kill me now!
Yeah, so it's going to be fatal four-ways.
It's not King of the Ring then, for real. It's
Yep. So the fatal four-way would be Penta, Oba, Sikoa, Hayes,
Oba's winning.
Oba.
Mysterio, Breaker, Williams, Priest.
Whoa.
Trick,
Breaker or-
trick, whoop that trick.
Then
Oh,
we
they
have Rollins, Evans, Talatunga, Saints.
Oh.
I would love to
Oh.
see Javon Evans come out of here with a
It's
W.
Seth. It's Seth all day.
And then we have Jey Uso, LA Knight, Royce Keys, Finn Balor.
Please, LA Knight. Please, LA Knight. They won't do it, but
Yeah.
please, LA Knight. Please, I pray to the gods that there is a God. Please.
Yeah,
And you know
so
the best part is I'm put Soto, I'll
so it is
I'll bet you a
four-ways.
10-piece nuggets that LA Knight gets pinned.
Probably with what they're doing to him. Sounds
To
about
be
right.
to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised, but it
I
should
wouldn't
be
either.
Jey Uso. It should be Jey Uso.
Getting pinned. Yes, I agree.
Yes, it should be. But
Absolutely. By
yeah.
LA
So
Knight.
all right, so
By LA
my
Knight.
mistake. It is fatal four ways. So the first round will be fatal four ways.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I really don't.
That's not
This
King of
is
the Ring.
laziness. You could
Yeah.
literally go SmackDown and Raw and build to Night of Champions.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
They're doing
obviously for the women's, all right. So you have Morgan Lynch, Bliss Green. Yeah, that's
Wait, say that again. Hold on. Morgan Lynch, Bliss.
Bliss
Oh
Green.
man.
Yeah.
So Green, Chelsea's not going over.
Yeah, then
Shit.
you have Ruka, Valkyria, Flair, Cargill.
Flair.
Then you have Perez, Sky, Julia, Legend.
Hold on. Say that again. Perez,
Roxanne,
Sky,
Roxanne, Io, Julia, Lash.
Io.
And then you have Bailey, Raquel, JC Jane, and James.
I want to see Raquel go over.
Me too, but it's probably going to be JC.
Probably, but I
Yeah.
would love to see them pull the trigger on Raquel. She's wrestling like a big person again.
Right. Okay, so let's go. All right, move on. All right, so as you know, Logan Paul suffers a torn triceps, and now he is going to be replaced by Braun Breaker as tag team champion.
Who?
Right?
Who was he wrestling when that happened? I forget. I remember, but I forget right now.
Who?
Like I know
Logan
who
Paul.
did it. Yeah.
Okay,
who was
so Logan
responsible?
Paul, he tore his triceps when he was teaming with Austin Theory against the Street Profits at Saturday Night's Main Event.
Okay, that's right. So I heard a thing that Dawkins is being blamed for that.
So what happened was, right, Dawkins did like a somersault over the top rope, right? And I think Paul was supposed to catch him, but instead went under, and when he went under, he
Ooh.
got caught,
Ooh.
and he went like his elbow kind of like buckled to the mat.
And Dawkins
that's-
is a big boy.
Yeah, so like as he went down, Dawkins's weight, and that's how
Right.
he like tore
That
it.
sounds about right. Damn.
So
That's unfortunate.
yeah, so
That is
I think he
unfortunate.
already went he already went through surgery, and supposedly doctors recommended a 6-month recovery period.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
used to be
Royal Rumble,
9
probably a
months.
Royal Rumble comeback.
Yeah.
So
So
now
now
9-month recovery. So now the guy down to 6 months. Sounds to sped everything up.
Yeah.
He's got the best doctors money can buy, man. So
yeah. So now it's like, all right, is it Austin Theory's time to shine? We saw on Monday Night Raw, him talking with Paul Heyman, and now that going forward, he's going to be defending the titles with Braun Breaker, right? But he made an impact throughout the whole show. He took out Joe Hendry, destroyed him. And then, during the show, he took out Dawkins. And, the last segment that we saw Theory was, him kind of like eyeballing Maxine, which has been teased for weeks now.
They've needed to do something. So I feel like they dropped the ball on Austin Theory. They should have made him a mole and team with Seth. That's what I would have done if I was writing the books. Yeah. I feel like they've kind of kept him in the background and made him. He kind of gets lost, but he got lost behind Logan Paul. But I hope he gets more opportunity because he deserves it.
I mean, let's see now with no Paul, no Bronson Reed, so it's just clearly him and Breaker. And to be honest with you, the Vision has some sort of luck with injuries because, like, it seems like they can't make they all can't be healthy at the same time. It's just boom, one after the other, boom, 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 right? Which is unfortunate. But yeah, so now I think who knows, maybe Maxine Dupree might eventually join the Vision. I mean, we've seen week after week them talking in the background, right? But this time on Monday Night Raw, this time on Monday Night Raw, he passed Maxine Dupree, who was with Otis and Tozawa. And, obviously, as he walked away, Otis said, "Oh, that's bad news." But it was Maxine Dupree who said, "Oh, just cut him some slack." So something is brewing there. And it looks like Maxine Dupree is heading towards a heel turn. But you kind of have to shake things up with the Vision because you only have like 2 members right now. So, and I think this is, one of those things where Theory has to make the most out of the moment.
You would have thought that Danhausen put a curse on the Vision. But yeah.
This is the last shot that Theory's probably going to get.
Probably.
Yeah.
They just haven't packaged him right. That's all it takes. The right packaging.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he's got what it takes.
It's him and Breaker now, so if he's got anything, he's got singles matches coming
still
up.
Wingman. We'll see.
All right, so let's talk about again. So we talked about the tag champs. So let's talk about the direction of the WWE tag.
What fucking direction are you talking about? They
down. They are down. The downward direction.
I don't know, but it's bad. It's bad. Just the fact that again, you let go some of your top tag teams, right? With the New Day. I know they were going through injuries, but you still let them go. Motor City Machine Guns, like again, and now you just have a bunch of tag teams, right? They're not even tag team specialists. Like for example, you have
R-Truth and Priest.
Yeah, R-Truth and Priest, right? Then you have the Miz and Kit Wilson.
I like that one.
Which I like their chemistry, but it's still like, all right,
And it gives Kit Wilson room to shine. I like Kit Wilson.
Yeah, and my thing is like I'm not too overly excited about the tag teams in NXT. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know any of them hardly.
You have Dark State, who just lost a member. You have
their best member at that.
Their best member. You're right. You have Birthright, The Culling, Hank and Tank, OTM, and I guess like one team that has like potential is the Vanity Project.
Hank and Tank. They would probably be the best in my mind.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like. To me, those tag teams that I just mentioned, like they won't wow me, right?
They need to build it back up.
And then the current state, right? The current state of the tag team division is the Usos, right? The Street Profits, Los Americanos.
The Street Profits for how long though? They're maybe getting broken up.
Yeah, that's been teased too, right? Los Americanos Hermanos, right? The War Raiders.
Okay.
The War Raiders were in AAA, who we'll talk about in just a couple of minutes. Fraxium, and then Miz and Wilson, and then obviously the tag champs.
Yeah, that's you need better. You need more tag teams, better tag teams.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. They've
You
been
got a lot of
said.
talent there, man. That's just sitting around.
Yeah, I mean, and then I don't know. They've teased. They're also teasing, right? Sami Zayn with maybe a Gargano, which again doesn't phase me.
Mm.
You had 7 teams that you got rid of, and then saying, "Oh, we're going to move and try and improve the division." How? The
They double
arguably
talk
the
all the
best
time.
2 you had, you got rid of because you didn't want to pay, right? In Kofi was the New Day, the most high profile one you let go.
Well, they weren't doing much with them.
Yeah, and then how many times in the past year and a half have you seen the Motor City Machine Guns, which may be pound for pound
They were
the
in
best
high-level
tag team
matches,
you
yeah.
had?
Yeah.
You never used them.
Yeah,
But you build.
and now you have like rumors and reports of WWE trying to get Enzo Amore and Big Cass back together.
Please do that. Please do that. Please.
And the plan going forward is if they're able to secure them, they will be in NXT first.
Oh my gosh, dude!
So,
they're too old. No, they'll get over immediately.
Yeah, no, 100%. But you really look at NXT's tag team division, and it's like nobody seems like super impressive.
Yeah, but they can't,
everybody's middle of the road. It's like, all right, who's going to be the one outlier?
I will say this: so with all the call-ups, they've been rebuilding the normal divisions. Now, I think it's just we got to give it time because they're going to build up more tag teams. I would hope with Sean.
Yeah. And to be honest with you guys, let's say besides what they did with the New Day and the Motor City Machine Guns, right? I think one of the biggest problems, and let me know if I'm wrong here, with these tag teams that first start off in NXT, right? That they have all the momentum in the world and they're able to get over with the NXT crowd, right? Mm-hmm. The biggest problem is that once they are called up, right? Yep. More than half of these teams either get broken up or they're just simply not used.
They're
and they lose every single momentum.
Yeah.
So that happened with DIY. It happened with
the Ascension.
The Ascension, right? It happened with what was it? Sanity.
Yep. Tons of them.
So Enzo and Cass.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, they got themselves over. They the crowd was going off for them, and then they slowly fizzled them out and made Enzo a cruiserweight.
Yeah. So and American Alpha.
Here's the nice part of all of that, and it's been documented several times now. How many episodes have we seen on Raw? Not just SmackDown, but on Raw. If it's a 3-hour show, there's been times you had 20 minutes of actual wrestling, right, and 2 hours and 40 minutes of commercial and ads and backstage. You could put fucking 2 tag team matches and give 10 minutes, 20 minutes for those 2 matches, and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think the last time was nothing but wrestling. You had 2 hours and 20 minutes of nonstop wrestling.
TKO promotes wrestling so they can sell ads.
Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
That's a corporation. That's what corporations
and I knew, I've been known that the tag team division was cooked, but you mentioned a great point, B, about you have 3-hour show, you don't have time to showcase. I think just a couple of weeks ago we saw Seth Rollins in 3 or 4 segments throughout the show.
And what has he done since Mania?
And nothing against Seth Rollins, because he's obviously one of the most popular superstars. But I'm saying you can cut a segment or 2 to kind of build other superstars.
And I will say this: if you shove someone down everyone's throat too much, they'll get sick of them.
Yeah.
It's oversaturation.
And sorry, we mentioned the New Day Motor City Machine Guns, but I completely forgot about the Wyatt Six and the MFTs.
Well, no, the ones who got cut.
The ones who got cut, yeah.
I don't think they added it. I would have never ever signed. How long? I would have never signed Jeff Cobb. I didn't think he was a WWE fit. He had no charisma.
How long was the Wyatt Six champions? How many matches have you had with them?
Dude, I would have
actually forget that. How many times did you get to see him on TV?
I hear you. I would have released Bo Dallas and Eric Rowan and kept Nikki, Joe Gacy, and Shaw.
Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis.
Okay.
So it's like
That's what I would have done. I think those three have potential still.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Like
Yeah.
utilizing
Listen,
utilizing wrestlers.
Poor
that
Joe
don't-
Casey. He got packaged with them, and he's screwed.
and he's ultra talented.
So talented. I love Joe Gacy.
But again, it's just
When in doubt,
then
go to
WWE is
AEW.
trying to fix the tag team division. It's like, well, you're not really trying when you recently let go of 2 or 3 top tag teams.
Yeah.
So you're not really trying here.
You bit the hand that fed you, and you're feeding and really your own hand.
And you look at the freaking tag
Cutting
team
off
division,
your hand to despite yourself.
Cut your nose to spite your face. There you go. Even better.
You look at the tag team division in AEW. There's absolutely no flaws there. In my opinion.
Character development can be a little better than it's just all matches sometimes, but it's getting better. It is getting better.
It's getting
Leo Rush, baby. That is a fire character. Anyways.
All right. Let's quickly again talk about AAA and how it's rising in the ranks of wrestling companies.
It is amazing.
Listen, if you haven't been watching AAA, just watch yesterday's episode of AAA, Noche de los Grandes, right? The whole event, right? Where again, I think they crowned 3 champions, right? So Ray Phoenix has claimed, right, the AAA Cruiserweight Championship.
To be good.
Yep. We saw the War Raiders defeat Pagano and Psycho Clan to become the AAA World Tag Team titles, right?
That's good.
And then we saw El Hijo de Vikingo defeat El Hijo de Wagner Jr. to become the Latin American champion, right?
Yeah, Vikingo is good. They've been going on him.
And then the main event, the mask versus mask match between
that was so good.
You know what? Between Kaiser and Chad Gable. Like
so good.
It was simply flawless.
It was Chef's kiss. Yeah, no, that in my opinion, that has to do with who's running things. Undertaker is in charge down there, and he has kind of carte blanche. Yep. He kind of can do what he wants, and it shows. He knows what he's doing.
Yep. Let me, and this pretty much sums it up, right? We were talking about Kaiser earlier, right? There was a tweet, right, by Triplehausen's thoughts, and it was a clip of Kaiser, kind of like soaking it all in.
A funny idea, but go ahead.
Kaiser sucking it all in, and the caption wrote, the emotion you feel when you're a German pretending to be an American, pretending to be a Mexican luchador, and you're not only been accepted but anointed as the biggest star in AAA because you're truly one of them. And
not just he learned the language, he went to the people, he became part of them. That's what you do, dude.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
The fact that he became or is on his way to become the biggest star in AAA.
No, he's the biggest.
It just speaks volumes.
Especially after that arrest.
And with Ray Phoenix, I'm finally happy that they found something to do with him.
I am too.
Because that was getting a little annoying. Like, I think he's just as good or could be even better than Penta.
I don't.
I just think they haven't given him the same opportunities. Or
he doesn't have the character or charisma that Penta has that jumps off the screen, in my opinion.
I just think you're right. I think when it comes to the mic, when it comes to charisma,
just aura. It's aura.
Yeah.
Aura.
But I think when it comes to in-ring ability, I think Ray Phoenix got that.
Oh, yeah, in-ring ability, but you need more than that. You need psychology with people like me. If you have no psychology, then what's the point of the match?
Right. But yeah, no.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. No, I was gonna say when you said that screen name, Triplehausen Mania, it made me think, dude, that would be really funny if Danhausen came in a sombrero and was like, that would be hilarious.
Listen. Who knows? He could be in a future show, pop up in AAA.
That would be so funny.
I mean, I think
there's an easy one for you, WWE. I gave it to you on a silver platter.
I think when it comes to AAA. I think again, we know that Undertaker is the one kind of like overseeing everything. He has done a tremendous job, and it's like, all right, why can't that effort and mind you, this is on a weekly basis that he's putting up these banger of shows and banger of matches, right? Why can't this kind of focus, this kind of energy translate into, NXT or the main roster? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I hear you, and I'll tell you why. There's one cook in the kitchen in AAA, and that's the Undertaker. Yep. In WWE and NXT, there's 100,000.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and to be honest with you, the way AAA is right now is very, very similar to NXT's Black and Gold era.
Yeah, no, it's got a fury, like a fervor to it for sure.
Yeah.
Who was ran by who?
AAA.
Yeah, when he had more independent like ability to do his
thing. And only who?
AAA.
So, hey man, listen, but
I just
think they got some work to do. They're on their way up. AEW's already there. WWE's always is at the top of the podium. But
yeah, but here's the thing: Triple H has people tying him down. It's not just Triple H. Everyone blames him. He's the main face. It's not
right now. I think he has the shackles on.
Yeah, absolutely, he has
the shackles, and it's unfortunate because it's like if he had complete control, I think we'd be seeing something way different.
The first year when you had control was just ungodly work.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Triple H, but he did great in NXT. If he had more, independent, say, I think it would be way better. I agree.
And to close out the show, I mean, this is a fun one. This is more of Mitch's personal liking with our personal liking, right? And this is how legit Danhausen's curse is.
Yeah, buddy. Dude, did you see the Knicks Cavs?
There you go. And that's what we were going with. That's exactly what we were going with.
And that's Miz's team too.
The fact, there we go. The fact that Danhausen has uncursed the Knicks and now they're in the NBA Finals.
Knicks in 6, baby. Well, I say 7.
Dude, as someone who I'm a Kings fan, I know what De'Aaron Fox can do. Dude. So be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Be careful. Fox is a dude. We squandered that big time.
Again, just know that again, Danhausen, his curse is real.
Stephen A. Smith, you're no longer welcome to the Knicks party. I need a Danhausen appearance at the Knicks parade.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Danhausen, if I'm not mistaken, Danhausen has a partnership with the Knicks and they have a shirt collab together.
They better put him between Timothy Chalamet and whatever.
Imagine that happens.
That would be so funny, dude. Oh, it would be so funny. Make it happen.
But it's crazy because just the weirdest collab, right? Danhausen and the Knicks, and look how big of a star Danhausen has gotten. Dude, that marketing ability, right?
I knew he had the ability for that. They just needed the right machine behind him.
Yeah. So again, Knicks are in the finals. Game 1 on Wednesday. Go Knicks. And Danhausen, keep working your magic. Keep working whatever you're doing. Keep doing.
Yeah, because it's benefiting you.
Yeah. Just keep now. Curse the Spurs.
If Fox goes down to an injury, I'm gonna blame you.
Well, if he does, my bad.
No, I'm not a fan anymore. Like he left the team. I kind of don't mind if the Knicks win. To be honest with you, they need one. They need a title.
Yeah, that would be very nice, very evil.
Absolutely lovely.
See what you did there.
Yep.
I'm just all for it. I'm just like.
No, it's great. Like other little things that have gone under the radar too, like little curses that he jokingly talks about, have happened. Too.
Except for the Miz.
It's ridiculous.
The Miz is actually going through absolute hell.
Well, no, I'm saying the curses are actually happening. That's what I'm saying.
And we'll see. Listen, we'll see what happens with Danhausen going forward. I mean, obviously, there's that other rumor that WWE is trying to bring back Baron Corbin.
They've already signed him.
Yeah, and I think there was also it's been rumored he was probably going to be involved in that storyline, right?
He's going to be a Frankenstein. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Yeah.
But in my opinion, because did you see like the body underneath the blanket on the show? Yeah, it's a Frankenstein gimmick.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, listen. Hey. Again, Danhausen has become one of those things where, every time it's a promo segment or we have to kind of like lock in and see what he's up to next. It's always let me say
the midget thing kind of deflated me, but
I think Danhausen is entertainment.
Oh, he absolutely. He's so funny. He doesn't need to be a good wrestler.
And I normally don't say if I'm wrong, but at first I was wrong. Real quick, just changing the subject from Danhausen. I was wrong about Leo Rush and his character in the beginning.
Thank you.
And after the last couple of weeks, it's been hilarious.
I have been following Leo Rush on social media. This guy, first off, I love that he stays in kayfabe character. Yeah. When he goes on public, he's kayfabe, and that is a lost art.
Yeah, I just think I think this character work for Leo Rush is working. The past ones were like, but this one is working.
It's not just the character; it's his mannerisms. He's a good actor. I really think he's nuts.
It's fine.
He will come. I promise.
So, without doing for us in today's episode of the Sunset Flip Wrestling Podcast, we appreciate you tuning in week in and week out. If you want to see all our socials and where you get the viewings for our stuff, as you see the link tree going below from right to left. I don't need to explain. Hit the link tree. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. You name it, we're on it. You can get the visuals as we are live. You get the video playback on YouTube. If you can't watch the visuals, you can get the audio on anywhere you get your audio, your podcasting from. That includes Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts, or anywhere else you get it from. So yeah, by the time we're here on Thursday for our next episode, the next will be 1-0. So
hopefully, yep. Hopefully by then, and then maybe by the next episode, we'll reveal our King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring predictions, since the bracket has been finally revealed. I already quickly went on Twitter and saw that a lot of people were in favor of the Fatal 4-Ways. So I don't know.
King of the Ring is straight up singles matches all the way through. How they want to change it now is beyond me. It's lazy work.
It is lazy work. You're absolutely.
It should be a 2-month build into the next into
That's maybe why, because they want to rush it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But until then, catch y'all on Thursday.
Later, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.